Yeah, I think it's an OBS. I think OBS has a bug. I told Mister I can fix that app issue if you would just let me. No, no, no. Why? Has he learned not to? Well, I thought you told me you just give it to your son and he does it because you're not the expert or you're not advanced enough for some of that stuff. Um, there's something else. Let's see, what's OBS doing? Yeah, so I click on the stop recording button. It immediately stops recording, and within a second, I can click right back on it and start recording again. That's usually how it works. But periodically, I click the stop recording button, and it does not stop recording. Instead, the words on the button change to stopping recording, like it's working. It's in the process of stopping the recording. And it stays in that state for 5 seconds, 5 times longer than normal, and finally stops. And then I can turn it back on again. That kind of stuff's a red flag to me. Oh, I don't yeah, I did that. My bad. We got a quest I want to do. If I can stop hitting the wrong button. Raider trouble at Abernathy. No, the Nordhagen Beach Greenskins. Kill the super mutants at yeah, word, all. Yes. I know this place. Yeah, let's go in there cold. No weapon drawn. I don't let anyone touch my setup here at home. Yeah, I'm kinda leery about that. People touching my stuff. Oh, they mean well. Oh, here, this thing on your motorcycle is crooked. Let me, no, no, don't touch it, don't, snap. Okay, don't worry about it, I got it. You're good if they take you off. I can make life very difficult. I'm sure. I'm the fix-it guy around here. Geez, I didn't think you'd put me right here. I didn't think you'd put me right there. Come on. There's usually 2 mutants over there on that pipe staging scaffolding. I might have just got a twofer. One of them's always got a missile launcher. He's pretty good with it. I'm surprised they haven't sent the dog after me yet. Yeah, so far it has been. But where's the suicider? There's often a suicider on the backside of this building. He usually comes down that alleyway right there. We've got, my wife has her own personal PC, and she's got her own work PC. But whenever she has problems, she just calls up where she works and talks to the tech support. And they walk her through it. Or send her new stuff. I don't fix her stuff. Sometimes she has trouble with her personal computer. She's not very literate when it comes to computer stuff. I have to show her how to do a lot of simple stuff. Okay, so she knows about servers and no. My certification isn't being the tech person. Yeah. I'm the fix anything that breaks person. The computer, the car, the washer, the dryer, the dishwasher. The roof, the house, the tractors, the lawnmowers. The electricity, the plumbing. Well, I really have no reason to loot these guys all over again. I've already looted these guys. There's nothing to be had from them. I mean, I could get another missile launcher if I wanted one. After my accident, it took me time to get back on to keep detailed notes.
What? Who's there?
Meow.
What's that?
Your impending doom. Now see, they lull you into a false sense of security.
What is it?
They show you an empty room. Hey, I see you. What? That didn't go where I was aiming.
What was that? You have to go.
Oh, sure, here he comes, now that I'm loading.
Let's play.
I'm almost dead.
Only one of us survives this, and it won't be you.
It might not be if I don't hurry up and heal. Luckily, this kind of pauses the action. Oh. Anything that's cooked. Anything that won't give me rads. I won't eat anything that gives me rads.
Ho ho ho! Little baby scared?
Yeah, my hands are blown off. And I can't aim for crap.
Huh?
Look at the
Gonna
sway.
find you! Gonna kill you!
Look at the sway. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now
That's it.
you went and got me mad!
How many bad guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bad guys, and I've already killed 3? I did not come in here. I've killed these guys outside, I don't know how many times. They continually respawn.
I'm angry!
Well, come get some. So I gotta do a full, complete, and proper looting. Because there may be a mag down here.
Why, you stupid humans, always fight?
'Cause I usually win. Oh, I can open this. I'm asking for trouble here. Walking around with this missile launcher. And with some of my disability money, I went back to school. Ah, nice. I'm very big on education.
Nice.
Like I said earlier, when I was young, I was poor as dirt. And, I had to join the army so I could get the GI Bill to put me through college. I was one of those gifted students, but my family couldn't afford to put me into college.
Spineless human!
And so I made sure I got an education.
Gonna find you soon, human!
Well,
What? Who's there?
I'm right here.
Yeah, human.
You got a treat for me?
For you.
I got a treat for you.
Oh, what's that?
Sometimes I've been the most educated ditch digger on the job.
I can smell you out there, little snake!
But almost always the last one laid off.
Someone there?
I hear ya, her brother was the only one who the parents thought was they paid for his.
You're here.
You're here!
Stop hiding! What?
This isn't the place I thought it was. I was thinking of the, I don't know, the Boston Library. Bobby gave me a book to return there.
Ah, come out, wherever you are!
Yeah, I'm really asking for trouble with this. I should do a save. Because I know how this game works. All of a sudden, ha! I found you! And he's going to be hitting me in the back of the head with a board. I've never heard his footsteps. All of a sudden, he's going to be standing right behind me. I'm going to turn around and shoot and blow myself up. That's how that works. That's who
Wasted time.
That's why I stood up in that doorway as long as I could. So I could keep some distance between me and them.
Hello?
I thought it was
Someone there.
safe to come down here.
Oh, ears play tricks on me again. I'm hearing stuff. A noise. That sound. What is it? No fight today.
These are all skins. Well, normally I
Must have been nothing.
do that. I need all these coffee pots, though. I want to build a,
I can hear you.
what would you call it, a police training.
Nothing there. It was nothing. What? Who's there?
A police academy. That's the word, a police academy.
What's that?
And I got just the body archetype for it.
Stupid noises.
I'm gonna, like my red rocket, there's this very common body archetype that I find a lot of. They look like they've been eating way too many donuts. Oh, I almost tripped that. What was that gonna blow? Oh, there's a hand grenade there.
No, you don't understand, brother. I am different. Someone there?
Meow.
Your dog is crazy. Soon I will be.
I'm not going up there yet.
Follow. That day will never come. Super mutant.
So I've been thinking about the voice acting. By the way, you are NTO, not echoing so much now. Yeah, see, that... Interesting. I'm gonna have to check the connection. But it's not like, as I sit here, it's not like I'm tugging on wires. I'm not rolling my chair over any wires. My wires aren't being pulled. All my wires are just laying. Oh. I know what I can change. Ah, yes. I'm not going to do it now, though.
I hear something.
I've got a Yeti mic. It's a USB mic. I've got it running into
What was that?
a very, 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 very old UBS splitter. It's a powered splitter.
There's a noise.
I was upgrading Mr.'s graphic card, would not work. But it was the wire. Yeah, it's off in the wire. And that's what I'm talking about right now.
Someone
The
there.
wire, this UBS
What?
splitter has a long wire, and you know the other thing about USB,
I can hear you.
I'm gonna mess.
Stuff.
I'm gonna try to skip over that USB splitter, and I'm gonna try to go directly into a different USB port, and I'm gonna use one of my 3.0 USBs, and I'm gonna use a powered USB wire
Who's there?
and change where it's plugged into. This is a thing. I've seen experts get this wrong, and that's how I learned about it. All USB ports are not the same. If you got a
Must have been
USB
looking for
device
someone there.
that's giving you trouble, change where you're plugging it in. Pick a different USB port.
What's that?
I think that's going to do it. That really sounds feasible. I don't think it's just wishful thinking either. I think that's going to do it.
Today.
I'm being thorough because I'm not sure if there's a mag here. And the last couple mags I found were Junkie Town vendor mags. These magazines, they look like burnt grognacks just sitting on the ground. Trash that's worth zero. You have to pay attention, or you'll just scan right over them and not pick them up.
Stupid noises.
What's that? Oh, the racetrack. Yeah, we've been there, we've done that. That was fun. That was fun. I didn't aggro the racing robots. I didn't kill any of them. We make a plane. Ooh, I think I confused my playthroughs. Yeah, because we got Jamaica Plains as a settlement. So you have to have done that one. Nice beds.
Itself, what is it?
Here's one for you. So my old PC, it's got a fan in it that's rattling, and it's been doing it for a long time. And I was picking it up on my mic. I finally got around to figuring out what kind was it. Was it DC? Was it a 3-pin, a 4-pin, whatever? How many,
I'm hearing stuff.
because I didn't want to just replace it with something cheap that didn't have the same specs. Because this was a higher RPM. It was moving a certain amount of cubic feet a minute. I didn't want something that was 10 times weaker. So I find that, I order that. Now here's the rub. I go to replace it. Well, I can't unplug it because one of my 2 graphic cards, I had SLI. Useless thing in the world. Waste. I never played anything that used SLI once in the 8 years I had it. But I got talked into it. It's a good idea. So I can't get to the plug because the graphic card's in the way. I'm like, well, no problem. I'll just unplug it. I've done stuff like that plenty of times. No big deal. I tried to unplug it. It's stuck pretty good. And it doesn't deter me because I know that's a thing. They don't just slide right out easily all the time. So I put a little more force into it carefully. It starts to give. Like, okay, let's just pull it out.
What's out there?
It starts to feel kind of funny. But it's pulling out. It ripped the socket right out of the motherboard. Like, what the hell? I'm like, great. There goes my second PC. I'm not gonna, oh boy, yeah. I'm like, I'm not going to fix this thing. I just turned it into a pile of junk, used parts that I'll never get a dime for. Ever try to sell used computer components? You're gonna get pennies on the dollar, if you can even get anyone to buy it. That's been my experience. I'm sure someone's out there saying, oh, I got good money for my... Okay, well, anyway. So I look at it and I'm thinking, well, none of these wires are shorted out. They're not touching each other. Let's fire it up, fire it up, fire it up.
I hear something.
And it works. Yeah, I was thinking of giving it to my brother-in-law, my godson, because he's an expert in the field. He's got a lab. He builds these things. He does it for a living. He's been doing it since
This is no game, human.
he was 3 years old, sitting on his father's lap, because his father's always the director of, you know, the computer department wherever he works. That's what he does. Well, instead of taking this elevator, I'll prefer to take the stairs. But then I decided I'll just keep the parts because, you know, I can do something with them. Oh, now I'm remembering this place. But I see there's no shorted wires. Where it pulled out of the motherboard, it looked
I
okay.
hear something.
Mister's old graphic card, a 2060. Someone I am sure could use. Yes. As you said, why bother trying to sell?
Here's blade tricks
Yeah,
on you,
in my opinion,
you coward.
I mean, it depends, you know. Some people would rather sell something that is really worth $100
There. What in the fuck?
for $10 because $10 can change their life.
Hello?
That's
Someone
gas
there?
for a few days that can get them to their minimum wage job.
Someone there?
I'm just going to save that part and
I can
build.
hear you.
I'll build another rig out of parts. It'll at least make a word processor for my mother-in-law. You know, it's not going to be a high-end gamer PC. I'm not going to activate these robots. They just get killed quick.
Ah. What's that?
So, I turned the computer on and it works. It's working right now.
Pirate stuff.
No problem. And if I wanted to play Fallout 4, it would play it as well as it ever did. Because Fallout 4 does not use SLI. I didn't need a second graphic card. The only thing that second graphic card let me do
Fight today.
was control 4 monitors. Really, what are you doing out of position? You think you're still in the booth, right? Most of the graphics cards I see have one HDMI output and two DP outputs. I just walked around in a circle. And this takes me
I hear
outside.
something.
Yes.
What was that?
And so I could have supported 6 monitors if I wanted to. And I was supporting 4. Now I just do the 3. And that's enough. These things, I don't know why I'm picking them up. This is the stair I meant to walk up. I walked up the wrong set of stairs. You know a gal, she says, why bother taking the PC to the doctor? Just go
Must have
driving
been
around the
nothing.
block. you were doing 5, 4 on the graphics card and 1 from the motherboard. You had a graphics card that had 5 ports
A noise.
for DP and HDMI? Or were you somehow finagling it with USB?
What? I hear something.
I've only had the 980 Ti and the
There's
40
playing
and
tricks on me again.
the 4090. And they're both the same 3 outputs piece. Okay, I got a little room. You got a little bit of room.
I can hear you.
Someone there?
Oh, I set it off. There it is right there. I was busy looking up.
Hello? Someone there?
No, your grenade just went off all by itself. Oh, did I hear something? No, that was just a grenade. 4 on the graphics card. 1 from the motherboard.
Ah. What's that?
Okay.
I'm gonna feast on your flesh, human!
I don't know.
Go
So,
ahead and hide,
what are you
little
shoot-
bleeder!
What are you shooting at? I'm running 4 now off the graphics card. Huh. I have to look again. just the right distance away for me to launch a missile. I'll have to take another look at my cards to see if I know what I'm talking about.
What was that? I'm hearing stuff. No fight today. I hear something. Let's play, little human.
My arm.
Yep, I should have been looking for this guy. Did the newer graphic card do run more than one? Yes.
You had your time, human.
You know, I'm just going to sit up for 10 seconds and take a look, because it's right here, 5 feet away from me.
Where'd you go? Huh? Gonna find you. Gonna kill you.
Well, kind of backed into a corner. It's a little difficult to see.
You have to come out sooner or later.
Gonna find you soon, human.
Hey, waste of time.
Okay. Yeah, it does have 4. It does have 4. 1 HDMI, so you can connect it to a TV, unless you get some kind of an adapter. That's probably a thing. But I'm only running 1 graphics card now, not 2.
Wanted to fight.
I think 14090 is enough. And you know, I was saying this. Woohoo, she says. Well, all I can speak is from, I got a 4090 and I don't know what all the other newer cards are doing. If I put another graphics card in here, they call it bifurcating. You cut the pathways that your first GPU has with the chipset in half. It shares the road, it shares the lanes. 4090 is pretty much top, yeah. Yeah. Your mister's got a really good card. No wonder why you say he's got a better computer.
What? Who's there?
That sound, what is it?
And as long as he's pairing that up
What's that?
on a decent motherboard, I mean, who would put a 4070 on a piece of shit motherboard? Upgrading was a piece of cake, by the way.
I hear
Yes.
that stuff.
Yes.
Something there.
That's the kind of thing I like. Changing parts.
Hello? Someone there?
Plug and play.
Was nothing.
Take out one graphics card, swap it out for another. What you do, it can be a little more than that. For example, here's a good one. Maybe you know about it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I am. Pretty confident about what I'm about to say. Oh, I've got a 500 megabyte hard drive. Where?
What? Scared already?
Oh, you're shooting me through the floor.
Huh? Gonna find you. Gonna kill you.
I better get rid of this. I don't know, every time I shoot somebody through the floor, the game crashes.
Let's play, little human.
Stupid blue lady!
I'm not wearing blue. Okay, well, ignore you. So, make sure everything played well with each other. That's the thing. And that's basically what I was about to say. A little more detail.
Suffer, and
So someone's got a 500 megabyte hard drive And they start shopping around. It's like, oh wow, a 4 terabyte SSD.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that didn't work. I'm hitting him sometimes. And we'll have to deal with this later. I better heal before I die. So, oh wow, I got this for. Now where are you?
Scream! Scream for your worthless blood!
No, I'm busy having lunch. Leave me alone. Newer motherboards can handle that. Well, that's where I was going. A lot of motherboards won't take more than a 2 terabyte hard drive. And let's say, oh, I got 2 hard drives, I want to put in a couple more. You got to be careful how many you put in. And like my motherboard has room for like 5 M.2s. But if you really research into the motherboard, once you use those, you cut your GPU lanes in half. Your GPU lanes get divided up and it sends its capabilities over to the hard drives. If you're building a computer that's what you want it for, a big memory sink, and serve it out, fine. But if you want a gaming rig, I got 1 GPU in there. No other cards. I won't even put a game capture card in there. I've got 1 drive in there. It's a two or a 4 terabyte. I forget what it is. But I think it's as big as it would handle. Other than that, I got an exterior platter drive, 12 terabytes. But, you know, that's just for storage, for videos. Oh, you just moved it down. So, you know, it's nice when you just have, oh, my graphics card crapped out. I'm just going to pull out my graphics card and put in another one. That's pretty safe. You can do that, and I like schematics. I'll go get those puppies. Go from that as far as motherboards go. Huh? You just dropped out of the sky? Oh, look at you. Guess what? Oh, did that hurt? That looked like it hurt.
Stupid lady!
I thought that was a pretty smart move. Hell. Maybe I should kill these guys before I spend my time looting. Anybody gonna show up on the... I thought they were in the other room. I didn't expect this guy to... Oh, he dropped down from up there?
Always fight!
I don't know where he came down from. He did now.
You die now, human!
So you watch all these oh, what? What?
You see me, human? This is your death!
Yeah, I see you, but I'm trying to shoot him through that hole. That looked like a good shot. There was 2 in there. Well, I thought I got a twofer. It might only been a 1. I don't see him anymore. Okay. I got half dead though somehow. I don't want to eat a whole steak. So I don't know, for some reason there's an awful lot of, I'm going to call it propaganda, there's a better word for it. Marketing. There's so many guys, I don't know where the bias comes from or what the motivation comes from, telling people how easy it is to build a PC. You know, because that's what I was interested in doing. So I'm finding all these videos telling me how to do it. And yeah, they make it look really easy. Oh, here's your motherboard. Here's the, now put your CP. Oh, it is easy, but there's some stuff you got to get right, and none of them were talking about it. I'm just taking a long time to get around to saying it. Oh yeah, just put the CPU in, yeah. Then here you put your memory in, you get your A channels, your B channels. Oh, you know, that's about as complicated as that gets. Big deal. And okay, your graphics card just goes right in, yeah. Take you through the components and you just plug them in. Well, the power supply and knowing which wires to put into the motherboard, well, there is issues. Well, there can be some serious issues, but something just as simple as wiring the power supply. I found that I was not prepared to figure that out. Luckily, I bought a high-end power supply, and it was labeled really well as to what was for PCIe, and you know, it wasn't too bad, but I didn't feel comfortable because it's power. You know, you power the thing up wrong, you burn shit up. I didn't feel comfortable. But then when it came to a lot of the direct current 3-pin, some of it was 3-pin, some of it was 4-pin, some of it was, you can get some of it's AC. You know, when you start getting into the lighting effects, what am I?
You humans made us.
The RBG stuff. I went and got 1,000 watt, right? Didn't work. Went and got an 800. Think it was worked. Well.
This is no game, human! We win, you die!
I think a lot of people overpower their PCs. You know, I was looking at all kinds of charts. What's the power usage of all these things? And then it's got a min and a max, right?
You see me, human?
It's like, well, what if everything is maxed out at the same time? Exactly. So you want to be covered for that. So I got to get into that next room now, somehow.
We are the future.
Huh. The hardest thing I had to do that I got wrong at first was getting all the RBG and the cooling fans to work. There was the tower came with a couple versions. You could wire it a couple different ways. Why can't I get in over there? Oh, there it is. But I gotta get up there. There's a door there. What do I gotta go down? Is that the door right there? This isn't the door, is it? This is the door? That's the door? Nice catch. This looked like a door that was inoperable. Okay, there's a guy up.
You had your time, human.
Yeah, I know there's a guy up there. Oh, I didn't get a pick. I need to get a blip on him. I'm not getting a blip on him.
Now, human.
I'm not getting a beat on him. For some reason my computer isn't picking him up. There we go. Once I get the pip, the schematics tell you where they all go.
I am super mutant! I am unstoppable!
It's been a while since I did it. It quickly came and went out of my memory as to the details. What was I using as a reference guide? How was I figuring it out? Because they all come with instructions. But, you know, there's usually a little something lacking. Somehow I was trying to use two different. I have his water coolant lights blinking red. I thought it would get on my nerves, but got used to it. Yeah, mine has so much RBG in it, it's funny. But you know, when I'm looking at the components, it's like, oh, a fan. $10 more, I can get some colors flashing. Okay, fine. RBG is like so passe nowadays. It's just so common. There was a time where, oh wow, cool, you got that? Like I could have synced all my components to the same RBG controller, and I could have changed the colors and the speeds.
Die, stupid blue lady!
Hey, stop it with the blue. Okay. I don't even remember killing you. Whoops. Yeah, I was too close.
The Commonwealth is ours!
Yeah. I probably shouldn't have done that.
Ah! Face me, you coward!
He was a little too close. How'd you die? So I got a few different colors going on. This room is pitch black when the displays are shut down. Oh,
You are!
it's like, I don't know, half a dozen or so night lights all on at the same time. My computer is almost always on. Often even when I'm not home because I've got something downloading. or I'm supporting someone from Twitch. So I just got their channel running in a tab.
Ah, what's
I
that?
don't need to turn the lights on in this studio. Between the two computers, there's so much RBG going on that
That sound, what is it?
I don't need to turn on a light. But for cam purposes, it takes a lot of bright light, you know, especially with green screen technology. The lighting is, oh, a cigarette, a lit cigarette. Man, can go into my lit cigarette collection. Oh, I missed picking up those. I'm not interested in facing them right now. Yeah, we have all bit of ours, but the old one on all the time. The OPC in the other room got me ticked off, so got unplugged. I unplugged mine during electrical storms. I think I really should insure my new PC.
Annoyed.
Oh, that dog wasn't that close. I'm dead, Jim. You sent me back that far? Okay. Well. Let's see. Quick bio break. Quick bio break. Three minutes. I will hurry back. And I'm back. Did he miss me? Was it long? Let's see. Let's break the tape while we're at